Welcome. And so this evening, I wanted to share with you some tips for our upcoming summary response assignment. So here we go. Let's take a look at some things from our Ivy Learn Canvas website. First off, there were questions regarding where could you find in terms of the closed research theme, how is technology changing us? The easiest way is to go through modules. It'll be located after our 8th and final learning module with closed research theme for how is technology changing us. What you're going to do to start out your main assignment for this unit is to select one of the essays, either from our custom reader, a TED Talk, and from that, what you're going to do is react to the text, first of all, by summarizing it, and then by describing in terms of your reactions, your related experiences, or your applicable knowledge that you have about it and how you react to the contents of that particular reading. So let's take a look at and get out of student view here. And let's take a look for a moment in terms of overall assignment, starting with the module 2 instructions for the writing project. So the way that we are going to be starting the essay is, of course, reading that particular essay from in terms of our closed reading theme. You'll then, in terms of write a half draft that's going to be due this Sunday, June the 22nd. It's going to be between 350 and 400 words. And what I would recommend is in terms of in terms of creating your introductory paragraph at this point, and what you're going to explore from the reading. So it's important, of course, that you read it first and what's going to be of interest in terms of your response for readers. And then you're going to include your summary of the closed research theme reading. The next time that you work on it for the following week, then you would have in terms of, I'd recommend working on the response in full then, and your conclusion, showing why you agree or disagree, or both in terms of certain things you agree or disagree with, as put in They Say, I Say. Then your concluding paragraph that reflects on in terms of thoughts from and important points from your summary response. Now, you should choose either the MLA or APA style. The drafts need to be formatted in one or the other consistently. And for instance, if you have an APA paper, it should have a title page and a references page. If it's MLA style, you won't have to have a separate title page, and you'll have a works cited page at that point. Let's take a look again at in terms of in module view, going back and skip to in terms of where you would be submitting these assignments. So your half draft due on the 22nd would be here in terms of toward the end of module 2 unit. You can also, of course, access that in the pages from your home page as well. It's going to describe in terms of the criteria that it has an introductory paragraph, a summary, And there's a start to evidence and citations and document style. As you can tell, the main thing is we're going to be emphasizing is in terms of the content and the organization for this particular assignment. And that starts with this half draft. Next up would be in terms of where you would submit the final draft, and that would be in Module 3. So the final summary and response final draft would then need not only that introductory paragraph, an accurate summary that's objective of the closed research theme reading you chose from the technology unit. You would cite some evidence in support of, in terms of your opinions from, in terms of the, and derived from the text. And then again, it should be around 3 pages, type 750 words for the final draft. Again, there is the rubric that emphasizes your introduction, your organization, your summary response content, and then it looks at in terms of typos, spelling errors, the way that in terms of citations are used, and the document style. So 75, 100 points would be, again, content, with 25 being in terms of like more of your editorial concerns. So certainly, if you have any questions in terms of regarding the assignment, please let me know via G. Stamper Jr. at ivtech.edu. And have a great rest of your week or rest of your day. Take care.